Hey, what's up, guys? It's SirTagCR and Sarah back again to risk our trophies with a Mimi deck that I just made. We're gonna be jumping straight into some games. Hopefully, we can bait out a lot of our opponent's spells with either the Witch or the Sparky so we can get an insane amount of collectors and then get an elixir advantage to assert dominance. This deck has a lot of fast cycle cards like the Skeletons and Ice Spirit, so I can get back to fast collectors, drop as many as possible, and then we overwhelm our opponents because they just do not know what the heck I'm running. So let's go jump straight some games, assert some dominance, or maybe just lose a lot of games with the craziest deck that I've ever created. We upload daily videos here, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on any of the content. And a huge shout out to all of you beautiful people using creator code SirTag. All money made from creator code SirTag allows me to upload daily videos while I take full-time college courses. So thank you guys for supporting me and helping me grow the channel. It goes a long way. All right, guys, we got a game against Jose Juan. What is happening here, brother? So if we're going to be able to get that early chip damage with Ice Spirit and cycle to our Elixir Collector faster, we will take that every day of the week. And you're going to Valkyrie me. So I'm going to go kite that to the opposite lane with the Goblin Giant. Maybe lay down the smackdown with our Lumberjack. But when we see a Prince, we know that that is all out of the window, guys. We got to throw that answer and see if we can sauce out a proper defensive sequence. So I'm going to go in for my Sparky. Maybe we're going to be able to hit everything together if I go in for Skeletons. I actually think I can go for Skeletons afterward. The Prince is going to lock onto that. The Bats will definitely die. And he's going to balloon right into me. What a savage, sir. So if you don't have an answer to this Witch and Sparky, you are going to be such a sad panda. Yes, you get a balloon hit, but at what cost, bro? You're going to log me as well, so I can Ice Spirit. Whatever you drop on top of the Sparky, it's going to die immediately. I am the one, oh, you're going to have arrows. What? Huh? Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. That was really the only spell that he could have bailed himself out of that situation with. But, you know what? If you have arrows and you have balloon with Lumberjack and Prince, I have no clue what's coming at me next, but I'm excited to find out. So we're just going to go for another Elixir Collector in the back, and we'll see if he decides to go for a Miner on us. I don't think he's got Miner in this deck, but he could have Miner in the deck. So he's going to Valkyrie instead. He's going to go for Prince. So we can kite them both the opposite lane here, and he's going to go in for a really aggressive Rage. This man is such a savage. So the way I want to play this is I'm going to go for another Sparky. I can almost guarantee he's going to balloon me again, but as long as he loses his Prince and we don't support our Prince counter too heavily, we should be a-okay. So I'm going to go for really high Skeletons in case he wants to go in for a small spell and make a prediction. He's not going to be able to still stop that from getting the connection. The Sparky will shut it all down. I can Ice Spirit and go for a Zap. We're not going to be able to kill all of it, but we kill most of it. Maybe we force out... I was hoping he would freak out and drop extra Elixir there on top of the Minion Horde. It would have been so nice, guys. He's like, oh no, my Minion Horde's going to die. I got to go in for something to counter the Sparky. But he didn't do it. So I can go for another Witch here. He's going to go for a Night Witch. So you're probably going to go for a Balloon soon. I don't have any great answer to a Balloon besides going for like a Goblin Giant or something. So I'm going to go and pull the Valkyrie to the opposite lane with our Goblin Giant. Maybe he Princes, but he loses that Valkyrie. That is so good for me, guys. He just sacked everything he had. He sacked a Valkyrie, he sacked a Balloon, and now we can get dual lane aggression. If you don't know, now you know. Which is so good at applying dual lane aggression with your Ice Spirit and Lumberjack. Because the Skeletons get raged up, and then your opponent's like, wait, what? This is illegal. I have to deal with a raged up Lumberjack and raged up Witch. So this is really fun. We can go for another Witch here, deny most of the damage on the tower that he wants to go towards, and all we have to do is zap to finish off the tower. So I think we do that. I don't think we have any other issues. I'm going to Ice Spirit. We know that the Witch is going to be able to shut down any balloon, so he can't drop it immediately. Heck, let's go for another Witch here. And we can go for a Collector in the middle if he goes opposite lane, which he might do. But he's not going to do it. He's just going to go for Valkyrie instead. It looks like he doesn't want to get 3-crowned over everything else. He's like, Jake, I know you could 3-crown me if I didn't try to defend anything, so I'm not going to even try to take the other tower. You're just going to Collector in the middle. And he knew it. He saved his pride, and he ended up saving his towers. But we still won the game. Here, we're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. If I can go in for a Sparky, that is always a good vibe. Usually, we bait out a big spell with that. Maybe it's going to be like a rocket or a fireball, and then we get a free Elixir Collector. So he's not dropping anything just yet. What are you going to have, King? You could afford anything. You have an entire palace of Elixir. But you're going to drop it in for an entire counter for Sparky. So that is quite interesting. Whenever you see Hog Rider, you can assume that they don't have Miner as well. I hope he doesn't have Miner. And if he doesn't... Oh, wait. Is the Sparky even... Connected to the tower? No way! I was going to say, that was really, really good for me because he has no way of breaking through and getting damage on top of us. We can Ice Spirit, so then he loses the Executioner, hopefully. Oh my gosh, he tornadoed and bamboozled me. That was really well played. Got to give your opponent credit where credit is due. And that tornado was very spicy, but he's still down a lot. He's down a lot of Elixir. He's down a lot of this situation is just not good for him right now. Witch is almost going to give us damage lead. I thought that we were going to get a damage lead. I was going to say a lot of elixir, a lot of damage, but we weren't able to clutch up, guys. The Witch didn't give us more elixir value than we needed. But I guess we can go for skeletons here, shut down the Hog Rider, and then go in for another Goblin Giant. Oh, you're going to zap me, so I have to go for a Lumberjack. We got to do some dueling aggression here now. So the bad thing about this is he's going to Inferno Tower at night, and he's going to be able to shut it all down. I guarantee you he just knights here. Oh, you're going to go for skeletons. That was interesting. I can zap. Maybe the Sparky gets a hit now. Oh my gosh, is the Sparky going to get a hit? Let's go. The Inferno Tower didn't target it in time because I went for a zap on the Inferno Tower, so it still had to go concentrate on the Lumberjack. He was not expecting that. So he's going to go for another Executioner. I think he's got Rocket with this, right? Usually they have Rocket. If he did have Rocket, he would have dropped it already on top of the Elixir Collector, right? I don't know. I'm so confused. He's also going to have Zap with Hog Rider, so I'm not used to this type of deck. Usually when we see Executioner with a deck with Hog Rider, it's always going to either be a Tornado plus Earthquake or Tornado plus Rocket. And this guy, he's rocking no big spell whatsoever. I can't believe it. Anyway, I'm going to go in for another Lumberjack here. I'm going to go get ready for a Zap on top of everything. The Goblin Giant is going to go and present a fearsome offensive presence. And maybe, just maybe, we can shut this all down with an Ice Spirit, Witch, and Skeletons. Is that going to be enough to kill the Hog Rider? Let's go! No Hog Rider hits. It makes me so happy to shut that thing down. Watch him just rocket me and make me an incorrigibly sad panda real quick. Anyway, I do have another Sparky, so we're going to drop down the left-hand tower. He's going to log on offense. Dude, do you have anything here, or are you just trying to defend the 3? There's no way you break through that Sparky in time. 10 seconds remaining, and the timer is mounting. Oh, wait, we're just going to Elixir Collector here. This is how you become the ultimate memer. You pull back the Hog Rider. Wait, what Hog Rider? What Hog Rider, the game says? The Hog Rider got deleted by my Sparky, and he can't stop laughing. You guys already know he is very, very angry right now. All right, guys, we got a game here. I'm going to go for an Ice Spirit, and we have one of the best hands possible. So if you guys have your Collector in your starting hand after the next card that you drop, that is the best vibe. So we're going to be able to go for a free Collector here because you don't have to deal with the Witch, and he's going to be down Elixir because he went for a Goblin Barrel and a Skeleton Barrel right out of the gate. Somehow he knew I didn't have arrows or something. This guy's making predictions, or maybe he's just a very supremely aggressive sir. So you're going to have an original log bait deck with the Skeleton Barrel and the Goblin Barrel, fast cycle, maybe with Bond Tower from the looks of things. So if I go in for a Sparky here, we can maybe actually, I'm going to go in for a Goblin Giant. I'm going to ignore the Dark Goblin. I'm going to follow up with the Lumberjack too. We should be able to break through if I just zap here because he uses Dark Goblin. You don't have Dark Goblin in cycle anymore, bro. How are you going to stop this push? I think that we guarantee some damage with the Lumberjack. I don't know how much, but we're going to get some, baby. That is clean, that is pristine, and that is a huge mess up for my man here. So, yet again, whenever we're playing against Logbait, you guys already know that we want to go and force out rockets with our Sparky if possible. I really want to see a rocket here, so we get a free Collector, but he's not falling for our trap card. He's going to go for Skeleton Surround, maybe. So if he does that, I need to Ice Spear on top of some of the Skeletons, so then the Sparky is going to be able to lock onto what we need. Oh. No! Go! Wait, what? You dropped it late. You'll love to see it, guys. You'll love to see it. So to go in for another Goblin Giant, maybe we can break through that way. I know I'm going to take a lot of damage, but if the Witch locks onto the Princess will fall, and he's going to lose his tower. We don't lose our tower, he does. That's what I'm talking about, boys. All for one and one for all, and that Goblin Giant is a part of the squad, a true trooper. So I can maybe even go for another Collector here. This is generally a pretty bad matchup because, as you guys look, I don't have any log, so I can't kill the Princess. I can't kill the Goblin Barrel either. It's really bad in most situations, but you can make it work if you apply aggression and you make trades and concessions. I conceded that I was going to lose a lot of damage there, but I knew if I went in, balls to the walls, he was going to lose his tower too. And he's just going to keep going into us. Dude, I can Ice Spirit on top of most of that, and you're definitely going to be able to take a tower here, but I wonder if we can kill the Princess with a Goblin Giant. I don't think so. I'm going to go for Skeletons here as well. It's going to be a bit of damage, but we could have gotten a little bit more. I'm going to go in for a Lumberjack, and I'm going to zap when I'm able to. I just want to be able to shut down the Inferno Tower without it plopping down my Goblin Giant. It's going to get raised up, in fact, and that is so good, guys. Are we going to kill the Dark Goblin too? Come on, Stevens. You know you want to. All right, so we are back in business. As long as we defend this properly, I don't think he has an adequate answer to the Witch. So I'm going to Ice Spear on top of all of the Skeletons with our Witch, and this is what I'm talking about. So in double or triple Elixir, you can make crazy things happen. We're going to keep our Witch alive. We're going to make sure that we Goblin Giant in the middle, so the Witch is going to lock onto the tower, or it's going to lock onto the Dark Goblin. Either one works for me. I'm going to go for Skeletons. I'm going to pre-zap the Skeletons here. Okay, well, we did pre-zap them, but it didn't go down as fast as I wanted it to. We need to break through, guys. We got to win this matchup. It is so bad for us usually, but if you can win crazy matchups like this one, you can win anything with this deck. So Maybe we go in for another Goblin Giant because it's going to get raged up. Oh, come on, get away from me. All right, we're going to rage up our Witch and our Goblin Giant. We got to kill 2 princesses here, so that is going to be our trouble. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it work. The Goblin Giant locks onto the tower. Never mind. He misplaced the Inferno Tower, and that is what I'm talking about. Those type of wins feel so dang good. When you win against Logbait and you only have Zap, it just shouldn't happen, but man, when it happens, it's amazing. All right, guys, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. Got to give this man some baby dragon kisses, so maybe he goes endeavors into the big bad world right into the Witch. So the Wicked Witch of the West is coming through with the damage on top of the Ice Wizard. So what are you going to have? Oh, wait. This is going to be Golem, guys. So I want to win the battle at the river really decisively if I'm able to. I hope he doesn't baby dragon or something. If he just loses the Ice Wizard, he is down so much. Dude, why you gotta be that way? Why can't you just let me win the battle at the river? Can't I have nice things? This is why we're not allowed nice things in life. Gotta go in for our skeletons here. I also probably need an Ice Spirit as well. I don't know if we're gonna be able to shut this down in time. It's not like Elixir Golem where we're able to get Elixir from killing those Golemites, but the Witch is gonna be able to spawn a lot of skeletons to aid our endeavors. So at this point, we are definitely in the matchup advantage and the damage deficit, but we come back. That's the best thing about this deck. This guy's saying, well played. I don't know if he's BMing or if he knows that I actually played that well, because we can Goblin Giant and he is down so much. He might mini pack on top of me, and if he doesn't have mini pack, I think we can Lumberjack and Bamboozle through the Barbarian. If we can definitely walk away with the W here. So we've got a Lumberjack and a Goblin Cage. Brawler is going to die real quick. We're also going to get the Lumberjack maybe on top of the tower. It's going to take so long for that thing to die. We're going to get another hit. No. No, wait, what? Come on, man. We got robbed. We actually got robbed there. I'm going to go for a Skeleton Surround on top of the Ice Wizard so it gets less damage on us, and each individual skeleton is taking it for the team. Unfortunately, he's going to have Lightning, but now he doesn't have Lightning and Cycle for our Sparky. He doesn't know, and what he doesn't know will hurt him a lot. So I'm going to Sparky in the back. He's going to probably go Golem right into us, and we'll see what happens. If we can Witch and we can Sparky, we have a lot of firepower with the individual skeletons, and also, oh wait, is he going to go for our Golem with the Night Witch and lose everything? Or is he just going to sacrifice the Night Witch? We'll see what happens here. Dude, are you going to do it? You're not going to do it. I really wanted to see this man go bold. Bolder than the hottest chili pepper flakes that you've ever eaten. This guy is not that type of person, though. He's going to go in for a defensive sequence with a Tornado Baby Dragon Ice Wizard. Guys, I think the Sparky's going to do him. And I love this deck for that reason. The Lumberjack always finds its way through towards the tower and chops it down like a Christmas tree, guys. Christmas has come and gone, but this man's like, dude, I'm still celebrating it today. And he's going to go burn up in ashes like a true Infernal King here. If he goes in for a Golem, can we defend this actually? Is it possible? Guys, if we go in for a Collector and pull back the Golem, it's not going to cross the river. This is going to be such a meme. If you don't know, now you know. Collector is the best defensive card in 2021. The world is flipped upside down after 2020, and this is how the world works now. Collectors on defense is the best sequence ever. So we are going to walk away with the W if we can just go for skeletons and the baby dragon does not latch on to anything. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, man. All right, guys, we had a game here, and apparently this guy really doesn't like Oscar. We're going to sauce out of good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. I'm going to go in for our skellies in the back, and you know what? He knows that my name is Jake, so he's like, Jake, I love you. This is not why we dislike people. Your clan name was not intended for me, so I don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to go in for a really aggressive play? Yeah, he is. So he's going to go for a balloon, and he's going to miner on top of the Sparky, but he loses the Goblin Giant. Can we do some dual lane shenanigans here? It's obvious that I lose my tower on the left of the balloon, but I can maybe Lumberjack Sparky on the left and make it all work out well for us. Sparky and Lumberjack living large on top of the tower, and we are asserting dominance, definitely. So you're going to go for bats, but I can just zap them. Sparky's still going to give us the damage. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sparky connects to the tower. Does not redirect on top of the fish boy. So I'm going to go for our skeletons here. He's going to lose that giant skelly. And what else are you going to do, man? You're not going to have zap or anything, so that is good. We can definitely go in for an Ice Spirit here, so then the fish boy is going to die. It's not going to get as much damage as you traditionally would want, but I don't know, guys. I feel like this guy is very aggressive. I feel like he's just going to drop everything he can in the middle as soon as the giant skeleton gets inches towards our tower. So I might need to go and pull that to the opposite lane. I'm wondering how I defend this properly. So if I go for a witch really far in the back, and then he goes in for a balloon in the middle, okay, this is fine. Yeah, we can just lumberjack here. The witch is going to lock onto the balloon, and we can maybe even kill the miner with skeletons here. So we are A-okay as long as the lumberjack doesn't die. Oh my gosh. He was getting frisky with me. He was getting feisty, and he wanted more damage than that. He's like, one balloon hit isn't enough. I need like 7 of them, Jake. So I'm going to go in for a giant skeleton in the middle, or not giant skeleton, a goblin giant, because it gets ranged up with our witch and it protects it. So maybe we can get more damage. Guys, I get so confused when I see the skeleton spawning from my witch and I see a giant skeleton of our opponent. I'm like, giant skeleton makes sense. And you know what? We took a tower, so it's all good here. In this house, we do not lose. We defend the virginity and we never fall. So he has given us the nail biting emote. I wonder, is he sad or does he know that I don't have any anti-air answer right now in cycle? Because he could balloon me really badly. That'd be kind of scary. So he's going to go for a fisherman. He's going to go and pull the goblin giant away from the death bomb. That's what we like to see. I wonder if the witch is going to sacrifice herself. I really hope not. Witch, please have a little bit more brain. There's a bomb ahead of you. Yes! Oh my gosh. You just got to ask her to be smart and she will deliver the dominance. Maybe we can even 3-crown this guy. That'd be hilarious. That'd be 4 wins in a row, guys. We are off to the races in this ladder session, and this deck is asserting an unparalleled amount of dominance. If you don't know, now you know. You gotta run Witch, Sparky with Elixir Collector and a very fast cycle because your opponent probably won't know what the heck it is, and you win a lot of games by surprising people. It's actually where we're gonna end today's video. This is one of the craziest decks that I've ever played, and it's really weird to go on a win streak with something with cards that I've never seen in a combination together. But you know, we made it happen. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to let me know by tossing out a fat thumbs up on the video. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more content just like this. Thanks for watching, thanks for chilling with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little